Olha só que peito gostoso. Essa é pra você que gosta de peito grande. Quer pegar eles? Quer? Pega eles. Vem pegar então. Vem logo que eu tô com tesão.
You're muted.
Damn, no wonder no one's been replying me. Anyways, what's up, y'all?
That was crazy.
Yo,
What are you talking about, Vinny? You said that was your girlfriend.
No, I didn't say that. Mogwai, was it you?
no, not
I
me.
don't know. I thought I heard it today.
I don't know, man. You're hearing voices, buddy.
I guess I am. Look. Anyways, I've been away for a while. I haven't been hanging out as much as I should be, but of course, as you all know, priorities, right? Responsibilities, all that shit, adult life, it's kicking my ass. Right, Red Dead Redemption,
Red Dead Redemption.
video games and shit. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So
It is what it is, brother.
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. But anyways, I'm happy to be here and happy to hang out with all you guys and everybody at home. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you. You know who I want to thank, like, especially because look, even my mom has my new YouTube channel for gaming and shit. No, she doesn't even fucking go there. But you know who's always there? Freaking Imega. So Imega, wherever you are, my brother, thank you for watching every day, even if it's for 5 minutes. Always commenting, always leaving a comment and shit.
Your transition to Carla.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, I wanted to thank him and thank everybody who watches. She's getting all rowdy now.
We should share this on Twitter. I haven't shared it.
What haven't you shared?
I don't know.
Oh, that we're live?
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, what's up, Beanie? What you been up to?
Working hard, man. I've been doing the Shadow of the Kraken. I started doing those new toy reviews now for the website as well. People have been digging them, so yeah, I've been getting kind of busy with those. Yeah, still streaming, doing my thing.
Right. And what is it that you're reviewing? Just toys?
Been digging them. Yeah, because that was my background. I was a lead designer at McFarlane Toys, so I figured, and I'm still a collector, so I've collected most of my life. So I started reviewing like those hot toys, like the 12-inch ones. I started doing some of the McFarlane ones, those DC, the 7-inch ones.
Right.
Yeah, like I break it down. I give them my opinion too, from like the knowledge that I have from working on toys of, you know, articulation and paint applications and all that kind of shit.
That makes so much sense after hearing you say that, because you know, the way your art looks, you know, in the books. Mm-hmm. You know, it's always that aesthetic that it looks like you're looking at a painting or something like a sculpture or something like that. So toys and action figures do make sense. I didn't know about that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been part of my life, you know. So I figured why not do these reviews and stuff, break it down, and just have, like, you know, toy talk and collector talk, because that's what we're doing, man. We're talking about comics, movies, all this stuff. Why do we keep missing out on that? We even cover video games all the time, right? So yeah, toys are a big part of all this stuff.
Right. And this is up in the Vini Art channel?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let me kind of share screen here for those of you who are not aware yet that the teacher himself, the master of his craft, Vinny Tartamella, has started a new show, I guess you could say, on his YouTube channel, and he is reviewing toys. And but what goes into reviewing a toy, though? You know, I never really got into the whole world of toys or action figures. I mean, like, right. I would use them as a boy, I'm sure, and play with them and make them fight and shit, and make them fuck Barbie or something. You know what I mean? But what's it about, like, collector toys and that, and what goes into that?
Well, there's a lot from design to you know, just like I said before, our articulation on these things, to see how movable you can get these parts. And, you know, like the one I just did was on an Iron Man figure, right? And they're high scale collectibles is what they are. So it's almost like you're having like a statue or a still or something from the movie itself. So again, a lot of those Marvel ones, a lot of the Star Wars figures, people they absolutely love them. The market's getting bigger and bigger on this stuff. You know, we're seeing giant names too, or really big really big YouTubers who are, major collectors. You know,
Right.
you see,
Like yeah, it came to my mind like that fight with between Floyd Mayweather and what's this idiot's kid's name, Logan Paul, right?
Mhm.
And he had that he came into the ring with that Pokemon card, and I think he himself said it. That now that must be worth millions because of that. So there's definitely a value to all this.
oh yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
Oh, some of these things they're so hard to find as well. Like that Spawn figure that's on the screen right now.
Right.
He's not the easiest thing to find, and this is a second version of it because this figure was released right when the virus struck. So they
Right.
weren't they short ordered them because China couldn't ship out these things. So this is
Exactly.
this is a re-release with a new like weapon in there. You
Right.
know, so the original one he's going for some big money right now, and this thing is even better than the Kickstarter one that Todd did. It's better articulated. The sculpt is way better. The paint application's better, and this thing was only like $20.
Goddamn.
You know,
How
and
much? How much you think it would be worth in the future?
already I know like if you're looking for them now, maybe you could get them for around $40. But yeah, some of these things really shoot up. When I was working at McFarlane, a lot of the figures from back then they're going for like 200, $300.
Goddamn.
Yeah, because there's only a fine there's there's only a short number of these things, right? And especially if it's those high end collectibles. This one here, this is a third party, so this thing is not licensed. So the company that's doing it, they can't even call it Dr. Octopus. They call him the Ock.
Really?
Yeah, but the quality is there. Like all those limbs, all those there's little bolt joints in between every one of those little metal pieces in the arms, so you could bend them in any which way you want. You could pose them however you like. And there's wire in the coat as well. So that's what I mean. Like you get these little movable statues is pretty much what they are.
Right, and this one does look more like the movie version, right? Like the Sam Raimi, I think he was Spider-Man 2, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, is that why they had to change the name, because it was like from the movie and not from the comics or whatever?
Right, and like even like the likeness on Alfred Molina, it's a little bit off, but it's enough to pass.
Right.
And this one is this is from the Resident Evil game, but this was like it's a kit. So basically, it's the head, the clothes, the weapons, and the body. Like you have to get elsewhere. So the one that I reviewed is really cool. So this figure you see there, it's silicone body on top of a stainless steel skeleton.
Wait a second. I played this video game before. She did not look like that before. What was it?
This is the remake game.
Oh, is it like an SJW-ish remaking without sexiness and shit or whatever?
No, you could still get the other outfit too with the miniskirt.
Right. Because I remember.
No. This game is brutal. I don't know if Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, they remade both of them, and they are the most gory, crazy freaking games you'd ever see.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah, because I remember that she was dressed more like this, right? With like the like the shorts or whatever, the boot, the high.
You can get that outfit in the game as well.
Oh fuck yeah! All right. Mm-hmm. Is it worth it? Because I remember it wasn't this the game that featured Nemesis for the first time.
Yeah, they changed Nemesis a little bit, but it's intense. He's chasing you throughout the whole thing, man. It's really cool. And Carlos, they did like brand new sections with that guy as well. And you get to shoot the shit out of everything.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god, yeah. No,
I remember Resident Evil 3, like the original one, was more like about puzzles and shit. I remember it was like puzzles, like trying to solve puzzles and like trying to put things together, crafting and all that. Like in order to open the door, you had to get a gazillion fucking different tools and then put them to work and all that. I remember it was more like there was zombies involved in shooting and why not.
Yeah,
but there was more that. Yeah,
there's plenty of monsters and zombies in this. The second game, the remake for the second game, is a longer game. This one's a little bit shorter, but it's just like the original. I mean, the original's kind of short too compared to Resident Evil 2. But both games are amazing, and I actually know one of the voice actors who worked on this one. So the one who played Jill is someone I actually know, which is pretty cool.
All right, yeah. So they have him. They have this monster in it. Yeah, man. I remember the first time I saw him. This
Oh.
game probably came out. I was probably like before entering my teens or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I remember he either busted through a wall or a window or something like that, and he
Mhm.
started fucking shit up.
Oh
It was
yeah.
never, man. Yeah.
No, the stuff he does in this game is even more intense, and his mutations, because like every time you encounter him, he gets a little more. He gets a little more fucked up. But his other versions, they're way more monstrous.
All right.
Yeah, it's killer.
All right, man. Yeah, that's what's up. I want to play this game now. I want to play that.
Oh,
I
think
know
you
they were
like it.
making. I know they were. They made a. I gotta catch up because I'm still with like the old school games and shit. But I gotta. I know that they made a new Resident Evil Village, right? And like that was creating a fuss with the whole, the tall lady. I forgot her name.
Oh yeah. But Lady something.
Yeah, lady something. But
Demetrius or something?
I'm interested in the so if they remade Resident Evil 3, did they make a remake of 1 and 2 as well?
Those are kind of first. The first one, it's a little bit different. It's not over the shoulder. These are all over the shoulder. The other ones are still kind of like the old school Resident Evil game. 2 came out just a couple of years ago, and then the newest one that was a remake was Resident Evil 3. So 2 and 3 have the same exact engine. They play the kind of same way, and some locations are a little bit similar. Like you get to go to the police station in both of them.
Right.
And you could see
Raccoon City, right? Raccoon City.
Yeah, they take place around the same time.
Yeah, but see that I don't get it, man. Why being so much against sexiness, brother? I don't get it. You could be showing all the skin, and all the remakes always look like the lady has to be completely covered up.
No, the cool thing with these games though, you can unlock all the original outfits. So
yeah. At least they did that. That's good.
Yeah.
And Resident Evil 1, I don't remember if I ever played that one. But wasn't that one like inside a house the whole time or something?
Yeah, the mansion. That one, the remake actually, whoever they used the model for looked like me back when I was in my 20s.
For real? Let me see.
Yeah. So that Chris Redfield.
Okay.
It's in the remake game. Yeah. I got a giant cutout too at one point.
You look like him?
Yeah.
Show a picture.
I don't have one in this computer.
All right. Well, if you want to see Vinny,
all I have is I got that one. I changed my avatar.
All right. Let me see.
It was closer to that as well.
All right. Let me put you on the spotlight again. All right. Yeah. I guess I can. Yeah, I can see the resemblance.
Yeah, because I had like a little, like my hair was a little bit thicker as well, and I had kind of that shape. Right.
All right, man. That's what's up. No, well, good luck with your channel, man. I mean, I know you're gonna grow with that, and I'm happy to see that a lot of comic skaters and a lot of indie comic people are branching out. You know what I mean, and trying to, just attract more audience, get more eyes on your product.
But it's bringing a little bit more of us to the table as well. It's part of what we enjoy to do. Like I love making comics. I love talking comics, but I've always enjoyed video games, figures, movies, all that shit. So
no, for sure. Yeah. We don't have to box ourselves into one single topic, So I want to say hail to the chat, hail to Imega again. I had a shout out for you earlier because you are like my only #1 audience member every time I'm game playing and shit. So thank you for that. Apollo Patron, who's of course loving his Greek women and his Blue Twilight mythology. And then so he has a lot to say to you. Twerking spaghetti, you know the drill. El Gargle is here. RE2 is better.
Oh yeah, way better.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't RE2 the one with that like freaky looking monster shit that with the long tongue and the brain out and all that, and like it was skinned.
The giant eyeball on the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's that William Burke and the Doctor. Yeah, Resident Evil is like one of my fucking favorite video game franchises.
Yeah, you know which one I really liked, and I remember I played this one a long time ago. I have to maybe play it back one day. I don't know which one it falls under, but it's like somewhere in Europe, and it's not zombies. It's like
Villagers.
It's like Villagers, yeah, and it was like somewhere super gloomy in Europe, and the protagonist had to, I guess, rescue the daughter of the president or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's Resident Evil 4. So that's Leon. Leon's the cop, the rookie cop from Resident Evil
Right.
2.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I reviewed that figure as well on my channel.
All right. Yeah. That dude was that dude was a badass.
Oh
I remember
yeah.
with the like the front roundhouse kick to the face and shit. I used to love doing that move.
Yeah, that was
whenever.
awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Apollo.
I'm sorry. I was going to say Resident Evil 6 had a lot more of that kind of interaction as well. You could punch, you could kick, and certain things too. But they I don't know why a lot of people bitched about that game. So that's when they did the other remakes of. Now you just see like Resident Evil 7. It's the guy with a hand. You just see a fucking floating hand on screen. They did the same thing with Village. To me, I don't know. I didn't like the last two what they did with it.
Right. Apollo Patriot says that he loves Tall Vampire Lady. So also, I guess Resident Evil 6 is about vampires and werewolves.
No, that's 8. 8 is.
Okay, that's 8. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I lost count, man. It's too many Resident Evil movies, too many Resident Evil games.
Yeah, that 9 feet tall vampire lady is.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know what they were doing, man. Now, yeah, it's werewolves and vampires, and they're not even because it's still part of a virus, and it's some kind of mold virus. It's so stupid. Like I saw the storyline. I watched other people play it. I'm like, I'm not getting this thing. I'm gonna throw up if I get it because I get motion sickness when you just see a floating hand.
Yeah, but I don't think the games were never really intended to be like this deep, meaningful fucking thing. You know what I mean?
No,
it was always.
It was survival horror is what it was. Yeah.
So they might as well throw in there whatever monsters they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the original game was kind of it had like a campy kind of action movie vibe to it, and then when they did the remakes, they went straight up horror, like really twisted horror. So I'd say definitely check out the original remake game. Really cool shit. It's like a haunted mansion, and then you have like the laboratory underneath everything.
I have a funny story about Resident Evil. So when I was a kid and the movie came out with it was is it Mia or Mila Jokovic? So one of them.
Yeah, Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, there is this part of the scene right where she's in a hospital gown, and she's laying flat on the hospital bed or whatever, and so whatever. I was watching the movie the night before or something like that. And so we had this TV in my room where I had this like VHS. This is how long ago it was. It wasn't a VHS or one of the early version of the DVDs. And freaking, my mom walks in on me the next day or something like that, and she turns on the TV. I forgot that I left it on pause, and it was at that exact moment. I paused it at the moment where she's like getting up so that you could like see a little bit of more extra stuff. You know?
Did your mom beat the shit out of you?
Nah, she just laughed it off, man.
She's like, there's my little perverted son.
Yeah.
Hey, in Mila's defense, she looked hot as hell in that movie.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that was... Hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, so what's up with you, Mogwai? What you been up to?
Besides working, not much. I'm luckily I got off early today. I managed to get home at 8. So business has been moving.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I want to say hell to El Gargoyle as well. Resident Evil 4, and Simply Carla, who's also in the chat, is always here, present, looming around.
Yeah.
You know,
she's gonna be doing some K-pop number here in a second.
K-pop. Oh shit. Yeah, man. So what I've missed, man? What's the latest drama and shit?
Oh, I don't know.
I've been cutting out all that shit. If I see drama, I'm like, you're not invited on my channel anymore. I don't have time for it. I'm working too hard on this project. I'm putting every damn bit of energy into Shadow of the Kraken, making it one of the best books people are going to see. So yeah, man. Sorry, I'm going to cut out all the bullshit and drama.
Do you have any new pages on the campaign at all? Anything?
Yeah, I had posted a couple of new images on the campaign.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time you saw it was.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't even know when the last time I was sitting in front of this computer was. So you made it to $16,000. Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start giving it a harder push once I get closer to completion on it. But yeah, I'm looking to have it done by the end of the year.
Right. Right, right. So let's see what's new. All right. So little layout video.
Yeah, I was playing around with time lapse videos and sketches and shit.
All right. Let me see. One sec. I want to see what. All right. Is all the art that you do on the book traditional?
All the pencils are, yeah, the
Oh,
pencils.
that's good.
And I have a good number of them where I ink them traditionally as well, but I pivoted over to digital inks.
All right. All right. All right. This
Oh,
is new. I haven't seen that.
ladies.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you scroll down a little bit, there's a bigger shot of them.
All right. This is new. Oh shit! Yeah, you have a lot of new stuff.
Yep. I told you, brother. I've been working hard on this.
All right. Oh hell yeah! This is cool as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's up.
All right. Tavern wenches. God bless.
What's the book about, Vinny?
Well, it's kind of like a traditional pirate story in a sense. Like I wanted to make sure things are accurate, like to historical events, but then I have like a supernatural element. There's going to be some interaction with actual pirates that existed in the
Oh,
1700s as well. So yeah, there's a few famous people in history that they're going to be kind of pivotal to the story as well. But the main character is what it's really about. Nathaniel James Callan, how he goes from being part of the Royal Navy and how he goes into piracy. He also finds this map that's actually carved onto a human skull, but it's
right.
also coded. So yeah, it's not just like X marks the spot. It's a little more complicated than that. But yeah, there's lots of crazy cool stuff going on. So you get the treasures, you have the ship battles, you have this brutality all over the place, beautiful locations, hot women. Then we have a villain he's a really nasty piece of work. That guy's he's pursuing the main characters, but he's also has his own agenda. And you'll find out what all that is in the book as well. There's a big reveal with the villain in this as well. Yeah, lots of really cool shit that I'm doing in this. But
Man.
plenty of good layers. But it's also like I'm playing with the darkness of man. How far is too far? Because he had a code, and then he starts to break it himself as he's becoming a pirate with the bloodlust, the treasure, that lust for power. I'm playing with those kind of aspects of how far is too far with these characters, and could they come back to what their original kind of code was?
Look at these aspects right here, guys. Tell me you don't want to back it.
Oh man, that's just
Look at this
good
aspect
backstory.
right here. Look at this aspect. That's an aspect, right?
That's
Yeah.
great backstory, man.
There's plenty of great backstory throughout, man. You guys are gonna love it.
Great backstory. Some good plot armor too.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, man. This is where I put all my energy. Every day working on something awesome for this project. And we're even dealing with some of the slavery because pirate stories. I don't know why they cut it out of a lot of movies and TV shows. That's a main part of what they were doing. That kind of human trafficking in a way, and the slave stuff, what they were doing. It's that's kind of crucial to how pirates what they were doing as well. And I want to kind of show like the beginning of piracy and kind of play with those things in history.
Right. Yeah. You're right. That played a big role in that. But I'm sure why that's kind of left out in popular media when it comes to pirate stories and shit. Because it's much easier to present them in a better light. If you only say, okay, well, they were thieves, as opposed to, and they also traffic people.
They would traffic and everything. I mean, they would come in and just also take small towns and take people, take treasure, sell the people, kill them, whatever.
Well, that's what it was, man. They were privateers that, they were out of work, because the crown was using these guys to attack the Spanish, the French, and all that. And then like they didn't have anything for them anymore. So like one dude kind of decides he's going to take over this island in Nassau. There was a big fort there and all that. So like I'm going to be showing some of that throughout this series. Because I want to get into it a bit. People just go, oh, there's pirates, and it's just a pirate story out of the blue. No, I want to give people some more backstory into history a little bit. They keep omitting that, and it's like, why would you do that? It was a crazy, awesome, twisted and dark fucking part of our history. Why would you skip over all that great shit just to go, oh, we're gonna have a whimsical, funny pirate? No, get the fuck out of here. They were brutal, they were violent, and and it was all about survival and freedom.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. Have a big ship, go anywhere, blow stuff up.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this book for sure. I love the realism in this kind of books, and I really love when writers can mix in historical characters and in the whole in the story and in the plot.
Oh
Because
yeah, dude.
That makes it so much more believable, no?
Of course, it's more tangible. It's something to chew on, and then people could actually go and Google or go to a fucking library, look stuff up about these individuals, these characters,
Right.
see who was real, who wasn't. But then, like I said, I have like a supernatural twist in my story as well. So that's the cool part of it all, is that I can play around with these kind of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, man.
Oh yeah, you can do anything you want, but do you think that it will fly over people's heads, like the reference to history and stuff like that, or is there or are there going to be like really highly recognizable names that people will right away say, okay, so this is supposed to be that, or so on and so forth?
Yeah, I think so. If you know anything about pirates, there's a few names where if you hear them, you'd be like, oh shit, that he's in the book. Oh, cool.
Right.
And there's one that's very integral to how it all kind of got started, and that is a character that's going to play a big part. But yeah, I'll have cameos like from Blackbeard and other ones like that as well. Like they'll be in there. I don't know yet to what degree certain ones are how integral they're gonna be into the story, but I know there's at least one or two that definitely are. That I could confirm.
Now, given your two passions here, do you ever see yourself making action figures and toys out of your own characters?
I'd like to at some point, sure. Why the hell not? But the campaigns would have to be really big for that to happen.
Well, which character would you do?
Oh, shit. I would do the Pirates. I would do City of Venus. There's a project people don't know about yet that I'm working with my brother Frank that they'd be pretty easy to do, but have very, very interesting looks about them as well. Okay. Those characters would be killer. But
dude, just do it up on ZBrush and do some STL files and get them 3D printed, man.
Yeah, you can get 3D printed.
It's easier said than done. I don't have ZBrush.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a whole other program to learn.
I have 3D printer. We'll travel.
Oh, nice.
But
I do know some sculptors.
It's interesting to me that you would pick them, the Pirates, over all the rest, because you have so many projects already on your bag and so many more coming. So would you say that this is your favorite book from you so far?
It'd be a toss-up between this one and City of Venus. I mean, I love the characters in Through the Woods as well, but City of Venus, that story and what I'm doing, it's just people just got the tip of the iceberg on that, because that story is going to get way bigger and way more crazy. Same thing with this. These two stories, they open up into a bigger world. And the other cool thing is that all my books are connected except for the kids' book. All the main comic books, there are connecting elements. Some things, they're Easter eggs. Other things are directly related to certain characters or items. So people will be seeing that eventually.
So we're going to have a Vinny Tartamella shared universe then?
Yeah, it's called Mella Art World. That's my company.
All right. But are we going to, what I'm saying, are we going to get a product? Are we going to get a book with several of them? I mean, I know they happen, and your books are typically like, not so much fantasy, but more like grounded on reality. So, and I know that they're in different periods of time, but is there any chance you're gonna get to see some of these characters together at some point?
There's a couple of books that actually are, they're all kind of in the present day. You're gonna see a character pop up that's already been published in one of these books from one of these campaigns. They're gonna be making an appearance in the book that I'm working on with Frankie, but that's after City of Venus too. And I know you said that most of them are grounded in reality. but again, they all go into bigger aspects. So City of Venus has a lot of sci-fi type stuff going on in there. There's going to be science. There's going to be some stuff like that. But yeah, you're going to have like kind of monsters and other shit like that. You had Through the Woods had ghost story. It's a ghost story. It's ghost elements, supernatural type stuff as well. So we kind of play with things all over the place. But City of Venus is going to be the second one's you're gonna see a lot more action, a lot more kind of superhero elements as well.
Right.
I'll say. Mixed with the sci-fi and the science. But the one I'm working with Frankie is more. That is way grounded. That is totally reality based, but it's high action.
All right. What can you tell us? What else can you tell us about that upcoming project?
All right, that one I actually have a number of pages already penciled.
Okay.
I have like close to 15, 16 pages totally penciled on that one. But
all right, gonna be like present day type of stuff, or are we branching out somewhere else?
It's present day stuff, but it's an intense action story. That's all I can tell you on it before my brother gets pissed.
All right, how's been working with him?
Well, on the last one I worked on with him was Through the Woods, and we kind of I helped him develop that project, but everything else has been me so far. City of Venus is me. The Pirates is all me. Yeah, so City of Venus 2 is also going to be all me. But yeah, so it's been a little quiet on that end.
For sure. I want to acknowledge some of the comments here from the comment section. You have Johnny Cage. Thank you for joining us. He says, Vinny got like 300 projects in the making. No time for drama.
You got that right, brother. I'm about the work. I came into this to make comics. I didn't come in to have slap fights with crazy people.
Yeah, the drama at work is just pointless. It cuts down productivity.
Yep.
At my job, we caught out a drama queen a few months ago, and our productivity went up all by about 40%.
There you go, man.
Just one person, it makes one heck of a difference.
Oh, I agree.
I laugh at all the BS that goes on Twitter. I'm just like, it's pointless. It's YouTube. It's here to have fun. I mean, if you're making a living out of it, I get it. But why start all this BS and whatnot? I guess it brings more people, so you can get more super chats. So more power to you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know the games that people play, but it's like, yeah, there's different classes, I think, to all that YouTubing stuff. You have the people in monster channels. You have the people who have lower numbers, and it's who's more entertaining, who's actually, keeping fans engaged in a proper way, and who's just throwing shit.
Yep.
There's a big difference with all that crap.
Right.
But yeah, well, I have more fun when we're actually doing the streams like this, and talking about projects, talking about what's going on right now in kind of entertainment and all that kind of stuff, and even in politics. A lot of that conversation's been popping up everywhere.
Absolutely.
It's being genuine.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you, I had to take a break from it all. I was burned out, and with the last bullshit that was the elections and all that, and I was like, I have to remove myself from it for a while because, you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do to change it.
Yeah, January was a very angry time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a lot going on too, from what I understood, and I think this month might have some more craziness to it. In about a week or two.
I'm about to become a felon overnight. If the ATF passes this new ruling on certain things on firearms, I might become a felon overnight, and I'm going to have to register some stuff. And stuff that's 100% legal right now might become illegal overnight.
That's crazy. That's bullshit.
But why would you become a felon though? I mean, why would you let it get to that point?
Show and tell time. Prop, guys, prop. This is airsoft. So you see this here?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. This is a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This here is actually a brace.
Yep.
Okay. This is a stabilizing brace. This is not a stock. If this was a stock, it will be considered a short barrel rifle. They want to the ATF wants to make this now an NFA item overnight. And this happens, I don't get grandfathered in. I still have to register it and still got to pay the $200 tax stamp for this, and two other ones that I have similar for this also, and it goes on a registry. Just because I have this attached to this, I can just take this off and just keep this part right here, and it will be a pistol. But it defeats the purpose.
Why don't you do that? Take it off and make it a pistol.
Because it defeats the purpose. Then it just becomes really difficult to fire and maintain. You know, you shot some guns before. The more points of contact that you have with your
Yes.
body, the more stabilized you are, the better accurate your shot is. And if you have something like that for home defense, it's just horrible.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. Well, I mean, I can't say I didn't say. I mean, I said I called this was going to happen, and and I remember specifically, like in a live stream, I said, and don't even be surprised if they come for more of your freedoms.
Well,
Like they were easily, like I'm telling you, they have no no problem doing that. But at the same time, it might just be bluffing, and they might just be telling you all these outlandish things they're gonna do, just so that you accept the most essential ones.
yeah, and it's just like keep eroding stuff. But then again, there's like the ruling on the guy from federal court in Southern California that actually uh, declared unconstitutional the assault weapons ban in California. So, and that's just on that aspect of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Then you have everything going on with everything that's critical theory. You have it's just a big divide right now, and people need to learn to chill out and just like Vinny says, get along and love each other and understand. But
Mhm.
we're having a whole bunch of stuff force fed, down our throats.
Yeah. Well,
And
because the media has been lying to us, and there's a lot of
yes,
people that they won't do the research, they won't look into any of that stuff. So they're still being brainwashed, and a lot of people go, no, this can't be real. This makes no sense, and then they're scratching their heads. Then you have the people that if they have these kind of conversations in public, they don't know how to because again, everyone's being quieted on social media and stuff like that. So if we can't interact like regular people and get the word out the proper way, what do you think is going to happen in real life? People are going to get very violent in person, and you
they
keep
are.
hearing now more shootings are popping up. There was a shooting in West Palm Beach in a fucking grocery store today.
Oh yeah, that was today at Publix, but I heard that was more like a crime of passion type of thing. But yes, it was in the Publix store, yeah, in the grocery store
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I mean, this kind of
inside.
yeah, it's hostilities that are going to keep going into crazy places. I don't know
Well,
the details of the story, but you know what I'm saying, though. You're going to see more and more shit like this popping up.
what about that concert in Miami the other day when
Yeah.
where they just drove by and they just popped a whole bunch of people outside?
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, yeah, but I get it, and they always want to make a case about mental health, and yeah, I agree to a certain degree that's true, but at the same time, how much of that is the culture? You know what I
Yes.
mean? How much of that is the culture? And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend and be like one of those people that says, "Oh, video games will make children more violent or whatever." But what I'm saying is like, you know, um, you have, you have like just the rap music industry alone. You know what I mean? What it glorifies, and who's listening to it. You know what I mean? And all these things. But what do you expect is going to happen? You know, there has to be a cultural change in order for things to change, and it doesn't start with politics. Politics is downstream from culture.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
so the changes have to start there, and they have to start with kids and at school and all that. But like Mogwai pointed out, even school is just like they're bombarded with this with
Well,
all
it's
this
not just
nonsense.
school. It's in everything. I have a friend of mine who's still in the service. He's retiring in the next coming 2 months, and he's in between officer and enlisted. So he's a warrant officer, but he's like a W-5 type of thing. So he says his commander every other day he's like, "Hey, be sure to go over and counsel those members that haven't vaccinated yet because it's important." And I had a few drinks with him about 3 weeks ago, and they say that this week they were getting their first inclusion and whatever else officer. So pretty much they're getting a political officer assigned to their unit, and every unit is getting one.
Right.
Jeez.
So you're gonna have, I mean, and he says that also. So, John, you're gonna know. So imagine that all of a sudden your E7s and above that usually kind of have your back are all now woke.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's right.
So if you have a troop member, whether it's soldier, sailor, airman, marine, whatever, and and they do something that's a kind of little bit out of line, you're gonna have, instead of that E7 having your back, they're gonna throw the book at you.
Article 13, baby.
Yeah,
Yep,
Every day.
it
yep.
is. It's frightening what they're doing, man.
It's
Because well,
gonna be,
that
no, but I wanna point out the contrast, right? Like, I remember my last time in Fort Benning was in 2012. I want to say a long time ago, right?
Mhm.
And that was about the turning point where when the army started kind of going woke with a few things here and there. Some of which I agree with, like letting women in the combat. I mean, if they want to, why not? You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and other ones I was about. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
the whole transgender issue, being not because I want to police people's, I don't know, identities or whatever. I couldn't give less of a fuck, but because they get triker and then the taxpayer has to finance their post up their operations or whatever their
Yep.
big
Yeah,
chopping. You know what I'm talking about. So that's
yeah.
what. So that was about the time when the army started going woke. The last time I was in Fort Benning, Georgia. That's when I was doing my paperwork. I was getting out of the service and all that. And I'll never forget, man. I'll never forget the difference between like the new recruits and how this is Fort Benning, Georgia, right? This is where infantrymen and rangers are made, and special forces, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So this is like this is not especially Sand Hill, which is where actual infantry trains. Uh, this is not like Fort Jackson, This is not like other places that are just super lax. This is like the motherfuckers there. Well, I went to basic training in Fort Benning, and I got my hands put on me a lot of times. I got punched in the face, punched in the stomach, kicking the balls. You name it, and my drill sergeants would do it. And I see these new recruits, and I kid you not, some of them were marching with the hands in their pockets and chewing gum. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
I was
Wow.
like, and that was in Sand Hill. That was in Sand Hill. That's like the toughest place in the military. You gotta understand that.
Mhm.
Not really, but for new recruits at least it is. I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe
Well,
it.
because that's what they want now, though. Right? They want a weak army. They want pushovers because we have to bend the knee to another country.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much. See, that's another aspect to it that I think we need to consider, and is how much drones are going to play a part in warfare moving forward.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much manpower is really going to be needed in the first place? But I don't know. I just think
I think that the level of readiness has to be, it's gotta be just down the toilet.
well. I think that the future soldier, now that we're in the topic of the military, I think that the future soldier is going to be a kid who is overweight and who drinks a lot of Monster and who's really good at video games, and who just basically pilots drones from his office or
Yep.
something like that. That's going to be what the soldier of the future is going to look like. So they don't necessarily have to be physically fit for that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or have much discipline. I mean, I'm sure they will need to do some kind of mental fortitude training or something like that, because I mean, you're killing people even if you're really far away. But it's gonna be. I think warfare is gonna change a lot. So I don't know. I mean, it's just the same question. What do we stand to gain and what do we stand to lose about this new world that they're proposing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you gotta look at it both ways. In my opinion, I don't know, man. It's gay as time to be alive, but also a very interesting one. You know what I mean? Because you get to see all that, and change is inevitable, and when it happens, you just have to adapt, and I mean, so at this point, you guys tell me all that, and honestly, I just laugh. But
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do to change it. So
Right. That's
yeah,
we're just we give our opinions, we give our voices, and we see what happens at that point. You know,
yeah, for sure.
maybe enough people could wake up because they're all sleeping.
The Derailing. Have you guys seen the trailer for Masters of the Universe for He-Man? Just dropped a few hours ago.
No, not yet. Someone texted it to me, but I didn't get a chance to look at it.
Well, if you guys don't mind getting the thing taken down, let's watch it.
No.
You know, there's a trick to it, right? If you pause it every so often, I think you don't get taken down.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, but wait.
Let's not tempt fate.
Oh, but it's what you may call it. It's
The Netflix one.
Yeah, the Netflix one. Yep.
yeah, but it's animated though. I thought it was like live action.
Oh.
No, I think they said that they got rid of the main actor for the live action, and that whole thing got put on hold.
Yeah, that thing's hard on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have the wrong people, you can't make that movie. They had some little shit.
I don't know. There were
Disney kid.
There were a few things I never really quite got about this show, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, how could they not tell the difference between Prince Adam? Wasn't his name Prince Adam?
Yeah.
And He-Man. They were the exact same fucking person with just a little bit of a tan.
Yeah. One was more of a pussy, and one was like an alpha male.
Yeah. Right.
A soy boy on steroids, and then just a dude on steroids.
Yeah, He-Man was really gay, man. He-Man was extremely gay. Like, at least I remember that in the Latin American version, and maybe in English is better. But this fool was really, really gay. I remember when back when I used to watch it. But yeah, I don't know what isn't She-Ra like part of the same universe or whatever? Like that's his sister, no?
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're twins, aren't they?
They're twins. Yeah.
Oh, they're twins. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not overly excited about it.
When I was a kid, I was into He-Man. I never went back into it. I know a lot of people did. But...
I didn't go back to it. I was little when that came out for original.
Yeah, Thundercats and Silverhawks. That's something I would go back and watch.
You know which one's really good? The Gargoyles.
Yes, Gargoyles is fucking fantastic.
Oh, the shit, yeah.
But
up until like the last season.
I like the remake they did of Thundercats in 2011. That reboot that they did for it, that was actually pretty on point. More like anime style, and they actually went into the story more instead of being episodic. They actually went and followed a timeline.
That's cool. I know the what was it, Wildstorm? When they found out who actually had the rights for it, because this is funny, Thundercats, the rights, no one knew who owned it because it was part of a different company, and Warner Brothers ended up buying out of the company. They didn't even know what the hell they had. So someone was doing deep diving, and they found out, and they went, "Oh shit, we have Thundercats." So then they put DC on the case to make the comics, right? And there was a couple of cool storylines where, if you remember, like the Book of Omens, Lion-O actually gets pulled inside of it, and he's training there, right? Him and Snarf or whatever. And he.
Hold on a second. Get that trash off the screen.
Yeah, please get off the screen.
Do the third one from the top.
The cool thing what they fucking did was they went super dark with it. So when he comes out of the Book of Omens, he's been in there for years, and I guess time passes differently. So when he comes out, Wile E. Kid and Wile E. Cat are adults now. Mumra, I think, killed one of them, and he's using the female one as like a slave in his temple. Wow. I think like Panthro, his nunchucks were wrapped around the skeleton of like Bengali, and dude, it was so crazy what they did with it.
Man, why would they do Thundercat fans like this? Could you explain that to me?
Because they hate us.
I could never explain that to you.
Oh man, look at this. I know I have seen these, but I thought it was like from a meme or something like that. But I didn't know this was the actual remake.
No, that's Thundercats Roar. That's something else. That's an aberration.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. That's pretty bad.
No, I'm talking about Thundercats 2011. So you see the picture you're looking at right now?
This one right here?
No, one more. No. That one. Yep. No. Down. Go down one.
Tigra, Chitara, and
that one. That's the 2011 remake.
All right. It has like a more of an anime type of style looking type of thing. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that looks cool.
I think maybe I've seen one episode of that.
They only made 2 seasons, and then it got canceled and it got lost in the ether. They don't even know what the heck's going on with it.
Oh wow.
Yep,
All right, but don't you ever forget that this is canon.
sure.
I'll put it in a cannon and I'll
All
shoot
right.
it.
All right, let's play this game now. Tell me which one to you is the most abhorrent, detestable remake from one of your childhood good memories so far.
It's right on screen right now.
It's right there.
This is number one for you, Mugway.
Yeah.
What about you, Beanie?
Yeah, that's fucking. If that's at the top spot, it's got to be tied with another one. That.
Which one?
Ah, shit. Name a couple of remakes, and I'll let you know.
They
Fair
haven't done
enough.
that many bad remakes of stuff in the 80s. I mean, there's some stuff from Transformers that's questionable. But
Are
it's
you
not-
kidding me? What have you seen the latest Terminator movie?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking bad too.
Terminator. What was it? Oh, this one right here. What's something else from the 80s that they remade and completely butchered? Well, they also did the Charlie's Angels, and they fucked that one up too.
Charlie's Angels is from the 70s, but that's okay.
Well, okay, fine. I'll give you that one. What else? They,
that's the second remake. They did
That's the
two
second
remakes.
remake. Yeah, that one sucked.
all right.
I didn't even see this one.
Yeah,
Then they made a Predator. That one's from the 80s, no?
the new
Yeah,
Predator
Predator-
is
yeah,
coming
Predator's
out. I
from
hear
the-
that's gonna be garbage.
Yeah,
Oh. That's just choose.
No, that's just shoes. That's
It doesn't even appear when you type it.
yeah, they're trying to hide.
Yeah, goddamn, yeah. But this one was really bad. I remember watching it. But not
Yeah.
this one was
The
not.
Rodriguez one wasn't that bad.
I don't
There's
know.
something about the Rodriguez one that had some pretty good elements to it.
Yeah.
Carla's saying the Powerpuff Girls remake. It was so good that only made it to one episode. But that's
Oh,
from
wow.
the 80s, so it doesn't count. The live action one.
Well, for her, it's close enough. That's
Yeah.
There was a live action one of this shit.
They were trying to do a live action one, and it was that one there with the one with the short hair and stuff.
And they made them hypersexualized. They were talking about guys that they slept with, and dude, it's fucking horrible. Someone had that like this. We read like part of the script on another stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really really fucking bad. We thought it was a joke. The Mary Sue attacked it. That's how bad it was.
Wow. So no wonder they never. So they're not actually going live with it, or what?
No, I think it only had one pilot, and that was it.
Yeah, we pulled it. But it never aired.
Yeah, it never aired. Yeah.
Right. Why would they even try it though? Like at this point, they should be pretty clear that nobody. This is so. This is what they were going for. Oh man.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's too much. It's too no. Look, man, if you gotta follow my strategy. If you look at this way with humor, it is really hilarious, and that way you'll never feel stressed out about it. That way you'll never feel angry again. You just look at it and see the irony in it, and understand the joke for what it is, appreciate it for what it is, and I think your life will be much happier. And that's my message of the day from the chat as well.
That's a good way of looking at it.
They'll continue to call us a hate group. I mean, I'm not even part of any group anyways, but they'll continue to call me a hater or whatever and this and that. Just laugh in their face, man, because this is who they are.
Yeah, they're all crazy.
Not to be taken seriously whatsoever.
Well, and that's why we still have the originals that we could go back and look at. If you don't own it on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever it is that you like, it's probably streaming on one of like a million different streaming, channels or whatever. But at the same time, too, I think that's why they're trying to go back and erase things now too.
Yeah, they will not erase it from people's memories though. Plus, if something's on the internet, it's there forever. It's there. You cannot really erase anything from the internet, not fully at least. Imega says they revealed in another comic that Mumbra, I guess from a character from She-Ra, from whatever, is the one who heard the Book of the Omens. Oh, to keep Lion-O inside for several years.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, go into the stories, go into the backstory, the lores of these characters, and yeah, it's gonna be really cool. You know, there's a lot that you could play with. But if you just do a remake just to fuck things over, you know, get a really small demographic, what's the point?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're just wasting
Well,
money.
I gotta tell you, man, they ain't getting a penny out of me anymore. They are not getting a single.
Oh yeah,
You know how long it's been since I've been to the movies, but this is the difference, though. Like I do put my money where my mouth is. I canceled that. I canceled Netflix. There's no Disney Plus anymore. We don't go to fucking movies because I just don't find it. You know, there's nothing good.
Yeah, it's
Make
funny.
something
Yeah,
good, and I'll pay to watch it if I care. If you were cool, but you're not, so you know. But
I
make
went to
something good that I like and that interests me, and then I will gladly give you money.
I went to the movie theater about a couple of months ago when they released the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. You know, in the theaters. That's the only time I've been in the theaters in over like 2 years, and it was to watch an anime.
wow.
Right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
it's something
That
you
about
like.
yeah that about tells you the state of Western entertainment as a whole. You know,
Yep.
Asia is kicking our ass with that. You know, because they got all they got. You'll make fun of it, but K-pop and all that shit. That shit is super popular, dude. That shit
Yep.
is super popular, and that shit is like taking the world,
Yep.
you know, by storm. Same thing with anime, manga, all that, because it's quality. You know what I mean? And you're always gonna prefer quality. You know what I mean? You cannot force someone to buy your product. You
Right.
cannot force someone to find your product appealing, and you're certainly not going to chastise people or you know shaming them to buying your product because they tried that. You know, movie directors have said it. Like I forgot her name, but the movie director from Charlie's Angels said, "Well, the reason why our movie failed is because you know there's too many misogynists or whatever, you know what I mean? And just men need to be better and buy tickets to a movie. That's not how it works. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You can
It's
preach all you want. You can preach all you want, and you just be screaming at the void. Nobody's paying attention to your ass anymore. And Hollywood is decrepit and dead, and nobody cares about it. And it
Mhm.
can die and fuck off for all I care, to be honest.
Yeah, well, and most of them are I can't say because they'll probably get your channel struck. But you know what? A lot of those people are being busted for doing very bad things with children. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
And that's another reason too why Hollywood's fallen to shit because people are you know things are going down. The Epstein stuff. You think that that just went away? Of course not.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Man, their numbers are continue to dwindle, and they will become a memory of the past, thankfully. And but we need to stick to making cool shit, man. Whatever it might be, you know, whether it's music, whether it's books, comic books, you know what I mean, whether it's
Yeah.
stories, whether it's just YouTube content, whether it is animation or video games, even. You know, let's just do our own cool shit
Culture. Yeah.
yeah, because the people who the mainstream, you know, the professionals, the big companies, the big corporations who, for some odd reasons, ever since I was born at least, they just had a monopoly on entertainment, I guess.
Hmm.
You know, and making incredible amounts of money. They don't care about you, so why should you give them your money? That's
Exactly.
I
Yep.
just
Fuck those corporations and all these nasty
yeah, for
people.
sure. Support creators like Vinny, man. He has his book out, Shot of the Kraken. Already made 16,000, but this should be way up there, way up there. You know.
Yeah.
I agree, brother. But and same with your projects. Are you kidding me? Witch Hunter. That is a fucking cool story. I can't wait for people to see that and what's going on with all that stuff. And I mean, you have amazing creative people that are involved.
For sure.
And that's what it should be about. It should be about these new projects, these new IPs that we're all creating, and we're putting so much into.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just take a look at Witch Hunter now that you mention it, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
look at the fantastic job that both Javier and Carla did and you with the cover. You know what I mean? And the interior art is phenomenal. Carla's colors are just striking, man. You know what I mean? And just
Absolutely.
I love how dynamic and how action packed it is, but also how Javier managed to capture movement and the mood of the story, like that Carla gave it with the colors, is incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Because
and
it draws the eye in a great way. Yeah, I mean, again, the collaboration between the two of them is fantastic. I was just on a stream with Javier last night.
Yeah,
Um,
great
you
guy,
know,
by the way. Great guy,
great
very
guy.
very professional. He, I cannot tell you how much of a blessing it was working with him. Everything turned in on time, even as he was moving from one city to another. By the way,
Hmm.
he managed to turn everything in on time and never really. I mean, like you can run into several problems with artists. Mostly has to do with time, because let's face it, artists tend to be late. You know what I mean, with
Yeah.
everything. But that's just in their nature, I guess you could say. But working with Javier was a blast, man.
It's
Working.
not nature. It's just that you want something to be well done, and you want to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure
There's an aspect of
perfectionism.
perfectionism in it. Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
There's different strokes for different folks when it comes to all that stuff. Because I've been very quick with a lot of projects. Some I've been a little bit slower with, but that's why I don't want to really launch campaigns until I have the majority of the work done. Because again, I don't want people to wait a long time either. You know what I mean?
Oh, I forgot about this. That's right. We did make that this sticker with 6 a.m. comics. I
Mhm.
forgot about it. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, we have this too. I was always kind of jealous because we never made it to the big old collage with all the fucking ones. So yeah, I wanted one of these little ones, and I think they look really cool. I think he's really talented for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I
Hmm.
think he's really talented with that.
Oh yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah, and then and of course Carla made some of her own art in it as well. Well, apart from the interior colors and all that, she made one of the covers. She made this card, this trading card that I really liked, and she made her own little story too, included in the book.
Yeah,
All anime style, you know what I mean, Japanese style, really cool.
yeah,
Um, and
that's
I,
beautiful.
yeah, I love it too. And she's still working hard on it. She's had some things to catch up. Um, and well, and of course, oh, and this is, I think, kind of a big announcement to make to our viewers, all two of you, that that next week we're gonna be with these two fine gentlemen in their hometowns and shit, and we're gonna be visiting. Maybe we'll throw a live stream in there if baby allows it or something, and
Hmm.
uh, and catch up with you guys from Florida, no less. So that's exciting.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and you're gonna experience the two different flavors of Florida. You're gonna go, the South Florida where Vinny's at, and then you're gonna hit up Redneckville here, the West Coast.
I thought the whole place was Redneckville.
No, no,
It depends. There's areas.
it varies. It really
Yeah,
does.
I've been to your neck of the woods as well, Mogwai. Yeah, it's,
It's interesting.
yes, interesting is the word.
Yeah, we're gonna go hang out in Zephyr Hills.
Yeah, I don't know where you're taking me, man, but you know what? I'll trust. I'll trust. The good spots. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. I know a few people they want to see a Walmart stream when we go hanging out.
I
Oh, I
will.
got the perfect Walmart. The Walmart in Gibsonton, because you know what's in Gibsonton? The headquarters for the American Showmen's Association, the Carnies. So all the Carnies live, most of them, in Gibsonton.
Hold
And
on,
that's
hold on, hold on, hold on. All the what?
the Carnies, the people from the carnival, so the freaks, the bearded lady, the midgets.
Oh my
Get
god.
out of here, for real?
Yeah, dude, it's like a 15-minute drive
Can
from
you
here.
can you touch him?
Wow. I mean, there's something at Walmart.
No, they touch you. They touch you right in the heart.
But fuck yeah, I would like to record them and humiliate them in public. I'm just playing, but that would be cool to interview them and shit.
That's one of the weirdest Walmarts to go to.
No shit. Why is that though? Is it like a whole town of freaks or what?
Yeah, they all live there for the most part. They have actually their headquarters is there, so they have like this office, so they all come and hang out there.
So is it like bearded ladies and shit? And
You'll see
like,
bearded ladies. You see the people with all the crazy tats, like like the guys that think that they're lizards, and
oh
see
shit.
a whole bunch
Well,
of
John, in Florida, there's a lot of bearded ladies,
yeah, that too.
especially in Walmart.
Oh fuck, man. Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun with the two of you degenerates. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm telling you. I gotta check out that Walmart now. I gotta check out that Walmart totally. Will they let me in if I'm kind of normal? I mean, I'm not normal, but will they let me in or what?
Well,
Or is it only for freaks?
no, they let me in. But I'm a freak though.
Well,
So.
but I mean, come on. Oh man. Oh shit. Anyways, so let's say hail to the chat, man. Imega is stuck around for the whole time.
Yep. And now there's just you got one person watching. All right.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, that might be myself because I had the plane on the other. You know what I mean? You gotta get yourself viewing time,
Huh?
watch time, or whatever.
What?
Yeah,
So much time.
yeah.
Well, we're missing some of the K-pop. Hey Carla, you need to get some non-copyrighted K-pop.
What?
You gotta get non-copyrighted K-pop. He says.
Oh no, that's impossible. But I don't care. Like I don't really need like the AdSense.
No, she says she's a baller. She don't need your money.
I'm a strong, independent woman that no need no men, no algorithm, no AdSense, no Google.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
that's right. Oh man, I have too much fun here at home too.
Three
I
snaps in a Zero.
I know Carla's going to be getting excited to spend a lot of John's money when she comes here.
Yeah.
That's true. Well,
At
thank
least-
you.
How dare you?
You said you wanted to hang out at that mall, so
One more.
Huh?
Which mall are we going to?
The big, huge mall.
Oh, but you didn't say anything about spending money. Though. You said you wanted to go check it. You say
Going.
you say you wanted to go check it out,
Just
Hey,
going.
Carla.
not make purchases.
Hey Carla, we're 1 hour away from downtown Disney, and you can go buy all kinds of Disney stuff over there. They have a whole bunch of Frozen stuff and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
I don't know. It was long. It was long.
Disney stuff?
Yeah,
Disney
Springs.
stuff?
yeah. You could buy Disney stuff and Frozen
Oh
stuff.
no, I don't care about Disney stuff. I mean,
For
if
the-
it's
for the
Frozen,
baby, though.
maybe.
Frozen.
Yeah,
If it's Frozen stuff, yeah, but that's it.
Oh, hey Carla. So you got the picture of me grabbing Elsa's titties over there in
What?
Legoland.
Yeah, I know.
yeah. The what?
Remember, I showed you the mobile net Elsa in person.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a gigantic Lego statue of Elsa.
Oh
And,
yeah. I remember. Yeah.
But
you were molesting it.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
He was teabagging it.
Oh shit! Classic Mogwai.
bunch of degenerates.
Man. All right.
Fun time.
All
All
right.
right, guys.
So that's enough teabagging for one day. We want to go pack up because we have a long flight tomorrow. And catch us on the next one. Who knows? Maybe we'll be at some of these people's houses and robbing them and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm telling you, I'm going to get Vinny high. And I already know what kind of reaction, because there's like different types of reaction when you get high. Like he's going to have the asshole burning reaction. I can tell.
No, I don't want that.
No, it's not.
Keep
It's not
your
that
fucking drugs then.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to go visit Mobile.
Your asshole burning.
It could happen, bro. It could happen. Yeah, for sure. If you smoke too much, no, I'm telling you, if you get too much THC, your
That's
asshole
so weirdo.
will start burning. I'm telling you, bro.
Mowai and John should go to the shooting range, and me and Vinny can go to the mall to make it rain.
Well, good luck getting my wallet.
I don't need it.
Wait, where's my card? Hold on.
I mean, you got your wallet. What's inside? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I'm getting Vinny high, and I'm recording. I am telling you.
Is this a threat or what?
No, it's a
He's not gonna want to see us if you tell him
it's
that.
a good time. What are you talking?
Look, I want to make my idol story came true with Vinny. Like, I've been following Vinny's work since I was 12, so this is a big moment we're talking about.
Damn,
okay?
Vinny, they're calling you old
I
out
don't,
here, by the way.
I don't want to ruin it, Like, I don't want to scare Vinny.
If Vinny
You know what
ain't
they
scared,
say.
he's excited as him. Right, Vinny?
Well, she was my student for a little bit, so yeah, I don't want to just get high.
I've been
John,
high.
that's his only goal. It's like I don't even want to be video. I just want to get him high.
I want to get him high, bro. Oh man. Anyways, I had too much fun today. I'm gonna
I'm
go.
glad.
I'm gonna go. That's it. That's it for today, guys.
Okay.
All right. That's all. That's all I have to say.
It
Is
was
anybody-
crazy. It was
does
fun.
Does anybody else have anything else to say, Mogwai? Do you want to give a shout out to any stripper?
Hell, the K-pop.
No, not in particular right now.
All right. Yeah,
Sign up to Simply Carla as well on that great channel. Go check that out as
That's
well.
right.
Thank you, brother.
A lot of
Yeah.
K-pop dancing. I might do a cameo one day with my big old belly in one of those dances. You want to like?
The more you practice, the less belly you're gonna have.
There you go. Start
Right,
dancing,
right.
John.
Now I'm motivated. I'm gonna get
There's
my.
a risk that when you learn the whole choreography, you don't have a belly anymore.
All right, I'm gonna get one of those headbands for sweat, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna start.
There
Yeah.
you go.
For sure. All right. Anyway,
Mogwai don't dance.
hail to the chat. Hail to Oliver656 Comics, who's always there watching us from the dark.
That's
Yeah,
right.
It's so
Hail
bad.
Oliver.
Apollo Petro, who likes he loves his Greek women and his Twilight mythology,
What?
and of course,
Blue Twilight women.
and Johnny Cage, who says who basically just Vinny's biggest fangirl out there. So,
Oh, thank you.
so anyways, I'll see you guys. I'll actually like physically see you pretty soon. All right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's gonna be
All
great.
All right.
Right.
Take care.
Hell yeah. Everyone have a great night.
Have a good one.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.